Good afternoon and welcome to the Capitol Ice Arena. My name is Bill Robertson and I'm working with Madtown Hockey LLC today for this press conference on a very historic day for hockey in the Wisconsin state and the area of Middleton and in Madison. Today's press conference, we want to make sure that everybody grabs a press kit on their way out. We have those in the back. I want to make sure that our participants today in this press conference will be available immediately following for any one-on-one interviews. With that, I'm going to bring up the managing partner for today's event, which is Tom Garrity from Madtown Hockey LLC. He is a Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin native, went to the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I have worked with Tom in the past. He is the owner and CEO of Quan Sports Marketing. But more importantly to this project, he has a plethora of experience in the world of collegiate and professional sports as someone that knows how to sell tickets, knows how to drum up interest, and knows how to put on a great product for the fans. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Tom Garrity.
Thank you very much. As you can tell, Bill's my brother, saying a lot of nice things I don't know are factual, but I'll go with it. Anyway, I'm extremely excited. Obviously, being a Wisconsin native, Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, as he mentioned, I spent a lot of time growing up as a kid in Madison. A big fan of the city, big fan of the university, big fan of the people and hockey here. So when I was asked to be a part of the group that you'll meet later on today, I jumped at it. Extremely excited to be a part of it. But it's not about me. It's about two big announcements we're making today. And the first, we're going to let everyone know about the name of the team, which unfortunately in today's world of social media, I think it's already been leaked a little bit. But I wanted to take this little board here and show you that the new name of the team is going to be the Madison Capitols. And obviously, it's not a new name of the team. It's a very prestigious name that's already in the market. It's been a team that was in the USHL back in the 90s. Very historic name, strong tradition, passion, unbelievable supporters and people that were involved in it, in particular the Suter family. So we couldn't have come up with a better name. So we're very excited about it. The next announcement is our new owners. And they're two people that I'm sure you are very familiar with. I'm going to bring up the first new member of our ownership group, Tom Sagissor, and he's going to take it from there. Tom?
Well, I have had the chance to peruse the room a little bit, and I recognize some legends in this room. And the reason why is because there are so many people that are passionate about the game of hockey here in the Madison community. And that's why I'm standing here today. It's not because it's the greatest business venture that's ever been put in front of me. I've been in the financial services industry for 20 plus years now, and I can tell you I've seen a lot of deals. I've never seen a deal that has excited me or got me as passionate about a business opportunity, but it's more about the passion that comes with it. And I want to set the framework here. Because if you think back to the Madison Capitols and the legacy of the Madison Capitols, Merle Suter, I think he's in the back room there somewhere, but all the water bottles that Merle filled for the Madison Capitols back in the 70s and 80s, Bob Suter and the program that he ran after winning an Olympic gold medal, decided to shun the fame of the NHL and work with kids here in the Madison Capitols Association in the USHL as well. His brother Gary played. Uncle John helped out. And one day I got a phone call from Ryan. And Ryan picks up the phone and he calls me and says, Tom, did you see that there was a team that was announced in Madison to play in the USHL? And I said, yes, Ryan, I did see that. He said, why aren't we a part of it? Just like I'm going to snap my fingers. And I said, well, Ryan, I said, there's a lot of things that go into that. I know that you have just recently signed a NHL contract that would be considered to be large. But it's a lot of work to run USHL team, and I'm not up for it yet. And Ryan said, Tom, I want you to know something. I watched my father growing up drive the Zamboni, sweep the locker rooms, sell ice water. And I watched him passionately do this to support the game of hockey in the Madison community. And now there's a USHL team back in Madison. I want to support that. I want to be a resource. I want to be a part of that. So I said, okay, Ryan, well, I think I know the gentleman that's in charge of putting the whole piece of the puzzle together, and his name's Tom Garrity. And so I picked up the phone and I called Tom Garrity and I said, hi, Tom. He happens to be a neighbor of mine back in Minneapolis. We know each other through some acquaintances. I said, hi, Tom. We're really interested. When I say we, there's another partner, and before I laid out the name, I wanted to say we're really interested in investing in the Madison Capitols USHL team. And Tom said, well, we've got a really strong ownership group. And a lot of the owners are actually here today, and they're going to be introduced in a second here. But after he told me about the ownership group, I realized that this is a group who cares a lot about hockey and not just about the business venture. So I said, Tom, Ryan Suter, I'm representing Ryan Suter, and I said, he is very interested in being a part of this, but he wants to be a part of it because his family's legacy in the game of hockey in the Madison community is very strong, and this is his chance to extend that. This is his chance to contribute to that. And Tom said, I think that sounds like a match made in heaven. Let's figure out how to make this happen. We had multiple conversations, multiple sit-downs, and one of the first meetings that Ryan was ever a part of, he said, if I'm a part of this, can we name this the Madison Capitols? Tom Garrity just about jumped out of the seat. He was so excited and so happy to have the same legacy that was started so long ago by the Suter family be continued today and into 2014. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce you to Ryan Suter, who, as I stated, is very excited and passionate about contributing back to this market and being a part of the USHL. The USHL today is, I would consider to be, the premier junior hockey league in America, maybe even North America. And we're very happy to be a part of it. And with that, I introduce you to Ryan Suter.
Hi, everybody. I don't know what to say after that, but thank you. Appreciate it. Thank all of you for coming. This is a big day for my family, for the Madison Capitols, my grandpa, my uncle. I think Gary was on the first ever Madison Capitols team that my grandpa coached, so pretty cool. Yeah, I have a lot of passion here. You know, the rink, every year I try to come back and help my dad, try to clean it up and make it the best we can, to give back to the kids that are here now. I remember being young, and my uncle and my dad, and there's a few other people in here that have invested money into the rink so that kids could play. And I remember always being able to come out here and have ice whenever you need it. So it's pretty neat. It's also important for me to be where I am today. I'm very passionate about hockey. I mean, it was kind of a dream come true when all this happened, to be able to give back to the community. I mean, I remember going to the Coliseum and watching Badger games there, and I remember going to Hartmeyer to help my dad set up for the USHL team that played there. We would be setting up the beer garden before the game, and my dad would be running across the ice, trying to do everything himself, just like he still does. I mean, my younger brother, Garrett, is here. He kind of runs the place with my dad, runs the rink here today. So just very grateful to be a part of this, and I think it's going to be a great thing for hockey in Madison. I think hockey in Wisconsin was kind of on the you know, wasn't getting much attention. And I think this this will really help hockey in Madison and in Wisconsin. So thank you all.
Well, to show you the kind of the journey this has been, Ryan last night got stuck in St. Louis. The team charter broke down. He jumped on a plane today so he could get to Minneapolis to get on another plane to get here. So I don't think commitment's any issue when it comes to him and his family. So thank you very much. We're excited to have both you and Tom. It's a really exciting, really cool actually. So I guess we needed a GM and a coach. So we have that individual in the room as we speak. After an exhaustive search process, which our whole group was involved in, we narrowed it down to the gentleman I'll introduce right now, who's a native of Sun Prairie, spent the last 19, 20 years as the top assistant with the University of Denver, their top recruiter, back-to-back national championships, I think 2004 and 2005, and we could not be more excited about him being a part of this team and the community moving forward, which you'll get to know him as well as we have gotten to know him over the last couple weeks. Steve Miller, if you could come up, I'd love to introduce you as our head coach and GM.
Thanks for that pep talk before the speech for me and Ryan there. I appreciate that. Like I kind of said to Tommy, I'd rather be in the coach's room at the Kohl Center talking about how we're going to try to beat the Badgers tonight than be in front of all these cameras and this large group of people. But I want to thank the Madison ownership group for this tremendous opportunity to lead the Capitals back into the United States Hockey League. Secondly, I want to thank Ryan Suter and his father Bob for their support of my hiring. I still remember to this day how hard Bob and Scott Owens and countless volunteers worked to get the first Capital team started. I'd also like to thank the University of Denver, former head coach and mentor George Gwozdecki, and current head coach Jim Montgomery. The 22 years I spent with George at Miami and Denver have developed me into the person and the coach I am today. We built something special at both places, and I will cherish those memories forever. And lastly, I want to thank the most important person, and that's my wife Heidi, for believing in me as a husband, a father, and a person, and always being there for the kids and putting the kids and myself first. I am honored and humbled to be your head coach and general manager. I'm looking forward to this great challenge of building and leading a team that we can all be proud of. My promise to you is that we will work hard and we will compete with passion, grit, and heart. Team will always come first because I believe it's the only way to achieve success. We will sacrifice for our teammates and we will be a family. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I see a lot of friends from the old days, family in the crowd. Your support of my hiring and the Capitals organization means a lot. It's great to be home, and I can't wait to get started. Thank you very much.
All right, I'd like to now bring up really the brain trust of the group before we added Tom and Ryan. Brian Schoenborn, if you could come up, please. One of our owners, Saul Treatment, if you could come up. One of our owners, and Jeff Kroll. If you're Jeff, could you please come up? And what I'd like to do ceremonially, just the beginning of this relationship, you always have to hand out swag. So Tom, we'd like you to come up and have a jersey here. I don't know if this is, again, I can talk about it. I don't know if it's going to make sense, but this is for Mr. Sagissor. And he's number 19. Is that the big one? Yep. And then Brian, if you could come up, he's number 20. Of course. And of course, Steve Miller is number 21. So come on up, boys.
How come mine's a double XL?
Could grow into it.
Okay, great. All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
And also, one of the questions been brought up about what are the jerseys going to look like and what's the logo going to look like. We're going to sit down with our group and the Suters and the Capitols here over the next month and really come up with some uniforms and logos that I think the community is going to not only love, but hopefully go out in groves and buy. And we'll just kind of present just some ideas right now. And these are just kind of some renderings. And as we move forward in the next month, thank you, Tom. As we move forward in the next month, we're going to be, showing our final product that I'm sure the team and the community will be really proud of. So those are some ideas right there. Before we jump into food and wrap this thing up, I got some people I want to thank. First of all, I want to thank the Alliant Energy Center, Mark Clark and Bill France back there. Just let everybody know we will be playing our home games at the Alliant Energy Center. 30 home games, and yes, for the people that have asked, we are going to have the beer gardens open, so it should be a lot of fun. But we're going to tailor our stuff to our families and all sorts of fans. It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of enjoyment. The games will start in October 2014, again at the Alliant Energy Center. So thank you for all your support and what you've done to help us out through this process. Also, I'd like to thank Linda Slipica. Linda, where you at? Raise your hand back there. Linda's been helping with everything from balloons to you name it, so thank you so much for all your help. Really appreciate it. Want to, of course, thank Capitol Ice Arena, Bob, Mary Suter, Garrett, Gary, I know you're here today too for showing up. Thank you so much. They've been amazing. The month that we've been in market, every single thing that we've asked or come in and wanted to try to do, they've been helpful and so excited to be a part of your family, and now you're a part of ours. Want to thank Spricker's Pub. Is that how you say it? Hopefully.
You got it.
All right, awesome. Some good eats here coming up a little bit, and everyone please grab a plate and enjoy yourselves. So thank you for that. Want to thank the United States Hockey League. Got some boys here from there. There's hats and pins, media kits. Please take one if you want. Everett, Joe, Adam, Brian, thank you for all your support as well. Want to thank all these youth hockey kids. It's amazing when I sit here, we talk about, Ryan at the level he's at and what we're doing with our level. But to see these little guys in here and older kids with these sweaters on, hopefully someday playing through the Capital program into our team, and then eventually in the NHL or college, and then the NHL. That's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting, and that's why I think we're all in this room. So thank you, kids, for showing up, and your moms and dads for everything you do too as well. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I wanted to give some shouts out to Coach Shuchek, Rob Andringa, Terry Morosky, Coach Sauer. There's a gazillion of you, so I hate to miss you. Corporate partners that have already shown a lot of strong interest with us. Thank you for being here. It's been a really fun day. Stay tuned for a fun journey with this team. What we're going to do, we're going to be heavily involved in the community. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to win hockey games. We're going to have a lot of fun. So with that being said, I'm bringing up Ed Chamberlain, who's going to be the team president, and he's going to tell you guys how you guys can buy tickets. So, and then you can eat, I promise. Ed Chamberlain, also known as Eddie Bear Christmas.
Thanks for that introduction. I'm sorry about my voice. It's pretty bad, but that's due to Tom Garrity passing on his sickness to me. I do want to thank everybody for coming out today. I really do appreciate it, and I do want to thank everybody in the community of Madison for welcoming me. In the short time that I've been here, I can't tell you how much I feel like this is going to be home, and this is a wonderful place. And for Bob and Garrett, they've been wonderful in the arena here with me and Mary, and Linda, of course, and the people at the Marriott, and just everybody, and Rob Andringa. I'm going to watch his son's hockey game tonight, and Rob's already committed to buying 4 season tickets, so we're really excited about that. So with further ado, because I'm a fat guy and I like to eat, I'm going to give you the information about how you can get tickets. So starting Friday morning, and actually I believe tomorrow morning, you can start ordering tickets. It's a $25 deposit per seat, and you can go to info@madcapshockey.com, or you can go online to our website, which is www.madcapshockey.com. You can fill out some information in there and put your deposits down for your seats. Well, you can also follow us on Twitter. I really would love that. We've already got a ton of Twitter followers. I don't know what we're up to now, like over 300, but we're at Madcaps Hockey. And on Facebook, you can follow us at Madison Capitols Hockey Club. Now, here's the number to call in order to order your tickets, it's 877-726-9025. So you can call that number, once again, 877-726-9025. And we'll be sending out information to all the, hockey groups and, throughout emails and different means of communication, radio spots and everything else. So you'll be hearing us all over the community in the next month. Of course, I'll be here running around meeting each and every one of you, and look forward to working with all of you in the upcoming year here as we get ready to launch a successful and exciting team. And I'm really, really happy to be here. I'm really excited. Thank you so much. Without that, let's eat.